This is Captain Jarsto, EAS Netherlands.
Syria Planum Command Post reporting.
This is NBS-1, Squad Leader Tejan.
We are not hostile. I repeat, we are not hostile.
The Corps is mother, the Corps is father.
I will need to protect the interests of our people.
Battles we fought here at Orion 7 in the name of freedom. Three-Edged Sword. Episode 9. The Calm.
Personal log, Syria Planum Command Post. Orion 7 is getting closer, and we have yet to finalize our battle plans. Tejan has been on the Netherlands for some time now and is still incommunicado. Time is short, and I'm getting a little worried. Without his cooperation, the attack cannot proceed. The intel this meeting promised was always balanced by the possibility of Tejan being discovered, or even turned. It can be so frustrating dealing with mundanes. You can never rely on their loyalty the way you can our own. All the other preparations are on course. The link to Ray is a wonder to behold. Who knew the telepathic enhancements of hyperspace could be used so productively? They are providing tactical data on all the ships in the area simultaneously, and it's being fed to the Vasset in real time. We're now experimenting with some of the higher-rated TEEPs to see if they can focus in on selected targets for attack, kind of like a magnifying lens within the scan zone. Meanwhile, my classmate awaits instructions for launch of the special delivery. This part of the operation still creeps me out. Scanning a lizard head is hard enough. The thought of one as a TEEP is just nauseating. Corps is mother, the Corps is father. End personal log.
Captain's log, EAS Netherlands, 74 days after secession. Squadron Leader Tejan's fighter should be launching in the next few minutes. Though having met face-to-face is an improvement on contact only via the comm system, I'll be glad to have the fighter bay clear again. With enemies still nearby, the ability to launch all our own fighters quickly is essential. Our agreed tactics, keeping the fighters close, are still far more conservative than I'd have liked. But having the Narn aboard, even with a suboptimal strategy, is preferable to having to go it alone. Of course, the chance of reinforcements from elsewhere grows hourly as we approach Orion 7. But though the chance grows, we can't count on anything yet. I'm growing more and more convinced that, ill-advised though their holding strategy might be, the enemy will attack before we reach Orion 7. That being the case, we must be ready to defend ourselves at a moment's notice. The indications that we're being tracked telepathically only add to those worries. It's possible that the enemy knows exactly how far we are from reinforcements, and will factor that into any battle plans. But we have a few surprises of our own in store for them yet. If they ever manage to close with us, they'll be in for a nasty shock.
Squad Leader Tejan to Agent 6. Repeat, Squad Leader Tejan to Agent 6. I am sending this message from my fighter. I can only hope that this attempt will finally be successful. I was unable to use the override access codes while on the Netherlands. That was the cause of my delay. However, the reason for that failure may overcome your understandable lack of patience. It would appear that the Netherlands has experienced damage to its long-range communications. The comm system was unable to provide details, but any such communications were offline. That being the case, I have encrypted my original message as recorded on the Netherlands, as well as additional detail on the disposition of the defensive forces. We still require the ID designations for your vessels. We need enough time to update our targeting systems before the attack commences. Without that information, well, I cannot be held responsible for the consequences. In fact, I have sent my second ahead on a scouting mission. She is awaiting delivery of the genetic material. I expect there will be no direct contact between your forces and ours, but delivery must be completed prior to any further operations. Without delivery, again, I cannot be held responsible for the consequences. Squad Leader Tejan to Agent 6. Repeat, Squad Leader Tejan to Agent 6. I am sending this message from my fighter.
Three-Edged Sword is brought to you by Voices of Babylon.